This episode is sponsored by Squarespace. It's thanks to their support that our videos like this and more are possible. We recreated our website using Squarespace and love using it. You can check out the link in the description. If you need a website yourself, get 10% off by going to squarespace.com/makeeverything. This summer we took what was kind of a big leap for us and upgraded to a dedicated work studio where we could both shoot the majority of our videos and also edit them, all under one roof. Contrary to what may sometimes be the impression from our videos, we're a pretty small team with a very limited budget. So prior to this, we've been working mostly in my apartment, friends' backyards, and Chris's garage, which hadn't been the most ideal. So we were able to get a good deal on an industrial space with enough flexibility to cover the wide variety of topics we tackle. Part of the deal was covering the remodeling of the incomplete space ourselves, which allowed us to customize it to our exact needs. This is a bit of a large jump for us, which puts us in a bit of a financial risk. It will hopefully drastically increase the quality of our content moving forward. But first, I want to show you a little bit of what's been going on behind the scenes here. I'll give you a sneak peek at our unseen workshop, unless you've seen our past 5 videos, which we've all shot here. Let's take a look. So first up, we have this smaller room, and this is kind of the editing station. And then here we have the office dog, Bosco. And then over to here, we have we're sharing the office with Taylor, who's done a lot of our music. And he was also looking for an office space, so we thought we'd split it. And this whole room is his. He's not here right now, he's never here. And then to the main space, this is our studio, workstation, we work here. This is where the magic happens. So we previously did kind of a rough setup of a studio in Chris's garage, and it was just one bench. We found that a variety of things we do with both woodworking and metalworking, but then also chemistry and things you want to keep cleaner, it's hard to do in the same space. So we kind of set up a dual setup. So here we have kind of the kitchen / chemistry lab where we do a lot of the cleaner things. And we have IKEA cabinets installed ourselves, the cheapest options that were available, because we're not made of money. So here is all the leftovers of bug spray episode we're releasing hopefully later this week. Over here we have our attempt at making the die, and to keep running into issues, we have little air pockets keep forming and ruining the die that we're going to strike the coin with. This shop, I guess you would call it, is where we do more of the dirtier stuff, the woodworking, metalworking, anything that makes more of a mess. Try and keep it over here. Eventually working on getting ventilation to clear out any toxic fumes and dust and everything else. This is a t-shirt we sell at the shop. The jacket is the one for my suit. That is not for sale. That's one of a kind. Someday, everybody will wear in Hobbit wear. We have our wall of creation. We have the remnants of my bottle series. We have the gourd, the egg, ostrich egg, the glass, and the clay pottery I made. There's another one of these that is broken that now that I have a silver and gold, I'm hopefully gonna mend in the Japanese art that I forgot the name of. The remnants of the beer I brew from wheat. They're empty now because I drank all of them. Got this bottle of mezcal. I also drank all of it. I might have a drinking problem. But this is mezcal we got from the guide we had in Mexico. We went down there and he helped us with the coffee and the mezcal, and we bought some of his hand-painted mezcal football, hairy football, which we didn't know was gonna happen since it's made from animal parts, but it's actually held up pretty good. It's stiff as a rock now. Would not want to get hit with this, but it probably smells less bad now. Not nearly as intensely smoky as it was before. So I think it's kind of mellowed out. Now it just kind of smells like rawhide. We have the collection of glasses I've attempted to make. And then above that we have the obsidian, it's a blade. It's a blade. It's not really a sword, it's not really a knife. A bladed club, if you will. And then we have the obsidian I tried to cast that took, was it 6 attempts, I think? And it's mostly held together by epoxy at this point, and it is dull as imaginable. And down here I have a collection of ball mills I have been collecting and using to process various things to shrink them down to minimal particle size. So in this one, we got some obsidian still grinding up for some future projects. We was originally this copper ore that we collected in California to make eventually bronze, and hopefully gonna make a bronze sword or some other type of weapon. Haven't fully decided yet. Nice paste. Bring this over to the sink. Polishing the stones, kind of a side effect. We're making some really nice like jewelry quality. So this is Criscola, a copper ore, which is pretty pretty. And we're gonna pulverize it into a brown slurry and extract the copper. All that beauty is going to waste. Also on the bench here, we have the stibnite, which will act as the alloying metal for the copper instead of tin. Over here is where my workstation, like to be separate because more important. And here are all the buckets of all the minerals we've collected and different other resources we have. We have things like borax, nice crystal of borax, obsidian, limestone, red ochre, bentonite clay, sodium sulfate, bat guano, iron ore, gypsum, coal I collected in San Francisco, brine from the Great Salt Lake, lots of salt, lots of different salts. Broken crucibles, broken kilns. This is the grow house that originally this was in my closet. Very rudimentary hydroponic system, which has worked fairly well. And these are various plants we use for production. Rubber, citronella, aloe, turmeric, cotton. We have a bunch more we're working on getting and kind of expanding our greenhouse. Now they have a little bit more space. And then over here we have the exit, which gives us nice access to outside to do extra toxic stuff we don't want to breathe. And it's also how you should get out of here because I gotta get to work. Let's get out. Thanks again to Squarespace for making this episode possible. Whether you need a domain, website, or online store, make your next move with Squarespace. Create a beautiful website with their all-in-one platform, no coding experience required. They have a ton of templates to choose from, so you don't have to start your designs from scratch. Squarespace provides award-winning 24/7 customer support, and it's simple to set up or transfer an existing domain to Squarespace, so all your websites live in one place. We've been using Squarespace for a while now and really love how easy it is to use and how great our content looks on their platform. Start your free trial today at squarespace.com/makeeverything to get 10% off of your first purchase. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and check out other content we have covering a wide variety of topics. Also, if you've enjoyed these series, consider supporting us on Patreon. We are largely a fan-funded channel and depend on the support of our viewers in order to keep our series going. Thanks for watching.